Hello, progression people. Happy Monday. So, we're going to be canning two beers today. They are ONWARD, New England IPA, 6.8%, and Connect the Dots. Pretty much everybody's favorite right now. 7.1% New England IPA. We talked about the differences between these two beers and what our original thoughts were. Firstly, I want to go over that all of our beers are progressions. So the original first name for our first beer, I chose Onward and Upward. I thought that was like a good way to start a new company, get going with something that's positive and in a new direction. And our labels, all of our labels, you can see. I'll show you this one. You can see the little. It's kind of an uphill climb that we originally wanted to do, and our designer came up with a really good thought. And those are supposed to be yeast cells, which I think is really, really neat because yeast is a big proponent of what we're all about here and what we're doing. So I think it's really cool. It's like yeast cells just getting going with their fermentation process. So Onward was our first New England IPA, 6.8%, and just recently in this past year, I decided that let's do something different. When we started, we did Onward, Upward, Evolve, Ascend, Further. So all simple names, all progressions, all positivity. And then I came up with this idea for a beer called Connect the Dots, which is most everyone's favorite right now. 7.1% New England IPA. And Connect the Dots is a progression because we basically, when you're a kid and you're connecting all the dots to make something, you get to art in the end. You get to a piece of art that you didn't start with, and when you start and you're getting going, you're connecting the dots to get to that next level. So let's open them, and I'm going to tell you the differences. See if I can pour them both at the same time. That would be very skillful. Move this forward. And let's see if we can do that. Oh, looking pretty good, progression people. So as you can see, they look almost identical. The basic difference between the two is one's a little bit higher ABV, and one is they both are kind of Citra dominant, which is one of my favorite hops, and they both have completely different water chemistry. So you definitely get a more of a slick mouthfeel from Connect the Dots. A little bit more flaked oats in that one, a little bit more white wheat, and then some significant water chemistry to get that slickness that I was looking for. Onward is this one right here, Onward. And 6.8%, definitely one of our most popular beers. Super aromatic, super juicy, hazy. You can see that nice juice haze. It's everything that you would want, in my opinion, if you wanted to get introduced to a New England IPA for the first time. Really simple, straightforward, lots of Citra, a little bit of smattering of other hops that I don't want to talk about because I don't want you to figure it out. That's kind of what I do every week. I don't let you guys figure out what I'm putting in for the other hops, but definitely Citra dominant. And then New England IPA number 2 is Connect the Dots, which is this one. A little bit lighter in color. This one has a little bit of Caramunic type 2 in it. So it's going to get a little bit darker color, and this is Connect the Dots. 7.1%, so a little bit bigger than Onward. And God, it just went crazy with this beer. Everybody, I think people really love the name, Connect. Love the label, Connect the Dots. Loved the color of the label. We went really, really kind of radically different with this beer. So I'm really, really happy with this beer. The thing I'm most proud about with this beer, it's kind of funny. I did it without piloting it. I was like, I've been brewing New England IPAs for a while now. And, we kind of had a discussion about what we were going to do with this one. And, should we pilot it? And we were like, eh. And I just said, no, I'm going to do it. I'm going to have the confidence to brew this one for the first time. And right off the bat, I didn't make one change to it. I'm really, really happy with it. which is kind of a rare thing in brewing. Usually you're typically making changes to make things better, but God, this beer is everything that I want it to be. Citrusy, super aromatic, complex, which I guess I said 37 times in my last video thing. So I'm gonna try not to say that as many times this week, but citrusy, juicy, beautiful hazy color, just holds up super well. You can see the head retention. We'll have to take another sip to get you the head retention, but you can see just beautiful lacing. I get really nice head retention. I'm not going to tell you about the malt or water chemistry that I use to get that, but I've really been kind of obsessed with it lately, that I want to keep this lacing and levels of lacing as you take a sip, it goes down and down and down, and you can see the lacing and it holds up. So these are the two beers that we're canning this week. We opened inside and outside. It's really great. We actually have our chalkboard ready to go, and I made a little slogan right there. It says, "Welcome to the other side," because I think we're all kind of in this together. We are in this together, and you know, it's a new world. We're all kind of experiencing it for the first time. It's not norm. It's not like we open the doors and everybody's sitting next to each other and we're all dancing or doing anything that we used to do. We're all just kind of rolling through it. You guys are definitely keeping up with the beer drinking, which has been fantastic for us. It's helping us keep the doors open and keeping everything going. And God, on the outside world, in distribution, we are selling a ton of beer, more and more every single week, and you know, reaching new accounts and new clients, and it's just been really great for us. So definitely come on down, come check it out. We have, you know, social distancing. We're keeping 6 feet apart. All of our tables are apart on the inside, and then we have a beautiful outdoor patio now. So these are the two beers this week. Again, connect the dots. Onward. There they are in all their glory. Connect and onward. And proud that these are coming out this week and fresh, going to the market, and come down and grab some. We should, I believe our distributor, of course, they're knocking on the door and they want all of our Connect the Dots as usual, a lot of our Onward. So we'll be left with about, I would say roughly about 45 cases this week. But we've been brewing it pretty much every Friday. So each week it's a new fresh batch, and it just keeps coming and keeps coming. So it's the longest video that I've done, 7 minutes, 42 seconds. So hope you guys are having a great time out there. We're definitely glad to be back, and hope all is well. See you around this week. Love you guys.